Check this out. This is ridiculous. It fits under the car seat. Just for a comparison, like size comparison, this is an Everlast 185 TIG. And look at this thing on top. It's tiny. It weighs nothing. And you probably could fit like 3 of them in a backpack. So this is the machine. On the back is the power switch. And there's a lot of icons, but only 3 buttons here. So you can click the menu to pick TIG, and then the TIG will light up. This is a little confusing. I'm not sure if this is the amp control. I think it is. Alright, that is the amp control. The problem is at 20 amps, it's still at 20 amps. It is still blowing. It is still way too hot. So it almost feels like it has no amp control on it. So this is what was happening when the torch, it didn't seem to be flowing gas. And I switched over the cup. It seems to be working. The problem is it seems to have no amp control, because this is set at 20 amps and you can see that is really hot. Well, that shouldn't be able to do that. Look how thick. That's way too thick for 20 amps to be able to burn through like that, or even just make a puddle like that. So I'm gonna try it a little more and see. All right, let's do a wrap up of this flaring stick welder with a lift TIG function on it from Amazon. This comes pre-wired with a 220 plug, which is great because you know these things aren't cheap. Comes with the ground clamp, and it comes with a 110 adapter, 110 to 120 to 220. This, if you want to use it as a tag, it uses the smaller DINS adapters, the 1025s, so which the majority of these welders on Amazon are using these 1025s DINS adapters or DINS connectors. So you're going to need a torch with the 1025 DINS connector, which I think all of them have 1025, so don't worry. You're going to need a gas valve torch. This does not have a gas solenoid, so you're going to need a torch with a gas valve that you can manually open the gas and let it flow. This torch is from Amazon. It came with the cup, the back cup, the collets inside. I don't think it came with any tungsten, so you would need a torch, tungsten, regulator, and an argon tank, and some kind of filler. And if you're practicing, you could break out some coat hangers. They work great. The problem is with this, ton of power, it can weld no problem. Didn't overheat, didn't even get hot or anything. The panel, which are usually, they're not that difficult to figure out. I feel like I did it correctly. I was not able to lower the amperage. It feels like it's burning at 140 amps. It's burning way too hot. And I have it set to 20. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I'm sure I have to be doing something wrong here, but I couldn't figure it out. And so the only other conclusion is maybe there's something wrong with this unit where the amp control is not working, but I don't know about that. So for me, it's burning way too hot. Even on 110 or 120, it's way too hot. So I think I'm gonna have to return it because it feels like there's no control. If I was welding like, thick plate or gate or like fence posts or whatever, that it doesn't really matter how it looks. This will do it. No issue. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you found that interesting. Subscribe, and I'll leave a link for this flaring if you're interested in it.